So it's 2:30 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon, and most normal people or anyone without children would assume that this is time to relax, but it's not. It's actually time to start tidying up the house. I've probably got about 15 minutes until Ezra wakes up, and I need to get cracking. I need to tidy up so that she can untidy again, and then I'm going to retidy again tonight, because that's how it works. Let's get on with it. Still dirty. What is this about? Okay, so I wanted to do a little voiceover with some tips that I find useful with 2under2 and probably just with having 2 young children in general. So number 1 is to try and get up before them if you can. It helps to be up, dressed and ready before any of the kids are up so that you can at least feel put together and like you can conquer the day. My second tip is tidy up when you can, but also don't be worried when it's a mess. It's going to get a mess. It's hard enough with 1 child, let alone 2. And running around after them, trying to sort out naps, make everyone happy, stop the tantrums and keep the house tidy is kind of an impossible task. Okay, so I was right, I had 15 minutes. Ezra is now awake. Well, I had less than 15 minutes, in fact. I've only done the kitchen and I'm going to go and pick her up now. Hopefully I'm going to stick her on the sofa and clean up around her. Fingers crossed. Number 3 is take the help if you're offered the help. No one's a hero for doing it all by themselves, and actually you end up just burnt out, tired and a miserable person to be around. Number 4 is if you have a baby carrier and you enjoy baby wearing and your baby likes it, take advantage of it and don't feel guilty. My second daughter was literally in the carrier for the first 3 months of her life for every single nap other than when we were in bed, and she was practically sleeping on top of me all night. Sometimes you just got to do what you've got to do. My 5th tip is just leave the house. Even though it might feel a bit daunting to get everything packed up, everyone in the car, it's much better than the chaos at home. The kids can burn off some steam and you can bounce off other people and just have some adult interaction. My 6th tip is to try and spend some one-on-one time with each child, especially for toddlers, to make them feel seen and looked after. My 7th tip is to try and do something for yourself each day, even if that's killing 2 birds with 1 stone and going for a walk or a workout class. It's just really important to find that time for yourself. And finally, number 8, try and let your toddler or older child do things for themselves to make them feel independent, but also set the boundaries so that you're not shooting yourself in the foot. For this example, my daughter's climbing herself into her car seat, but I always tell her, Mummy has to do it. And I make sure that she knows it's a safety aspect and that's why I'm doing it rather than her. So those are some of my tips, and I hope they help you conquer 2under2 or just looking after 2 young children. But remember, it takes a village and you can only do your best, and that's enough.